Hi, my name is Vanessa and I'm 22 and I go to Dominican University and I'm a full-time student.
Hi, I'm Jose. I'm 24 and I am a recent graduate.
My name is David. I'm 22. I am recently graduated and I'm teaching right now. I'm teaching high school history.
Okay, so full name is Jacqueline, and then age, I'm 22. And then, yes, I'm a full-time student and part-time worker.
My name is Brenda, 23 years old, and what I do is I have my own business.
Okay, my social media usage is very frequent, a lot. I use it a lot. It's my primary source of interacting with not only friends that I have lost touch with, but also family members that I don't get to see as often. And it's my main source of, politics or what's going on in the world, just to keep up to date. It's my everything right now.
Since I'm working so much, I haven't been on social media as much. And all through college, I haven't been on social media that much because I've been so busy. But when I'm not busy, I'm on social media a lot.
In terms of what apps I use, I would say I'm always on Facebook, Instagram a little bit, and then Snapchat. And then for usage of how often throughout the day, I would say that I use Facebook and Snapchat the most. Even if I'm not posting anything myself, I'm always on it, even just watching funny videos or whatever, or people's Snapchat of their day, just to see. And yeah, I would say those are the two main ones that I use.
I would say a total of maybe 6 of them, but primarily I use 3 of them.
I use social media a lot. I have all social medias, even all dating sites, but I deleted some of them. But either way, I use them, all of them.
Well, my social media usage has been, I've been more using on my phone since I do run my own business and I do sell products for nutrition. So I try to keep on sharing what I do and what I drink during my daily use, just for people who are interested to lose weight. And I also share a lot of everything else about the climate change. So I'm pretty more into the social media a lot, just for the good use, not just to share memes. But yeah.
Are you ever lonely?
Yeah, sometimes, but not all the time. I think it's more just I don't think it's so much social media. I think it's just when you see someone that has a lot of attention, you kind of get lonely. But for the most part, I just skip over the videos of couples and watch the dog videos. It's kind of hard to get lonely for that because I have 2 dogs.
Am I ever lonely? I would say yes and no, but it depends, honestly. I feel with me, it's also a lot on my mood. Sometimes I just feel not depressed, but I would say I feel sad for some reason, especially if I haven't talked to any of my friends in a while, or just I haven't had any social interaction. I'll feel lonely because I'm also well, people are not bothering to check up on me, and I'm also not checking up on my friends. So then I'll feel lonely. And then compared to that to social media, yeah, I would say if I watch someone's Snapchat story and they're at a bar or anything, or hanging out with friends, and I'm at home doing nothing, I feel lonely. And I'm maybe I should go out of my way to make more friends, and that should be me, especially because I'm 22. I don't know, I feel it's expected of me to. But honestly, I don't know. Loneliness comes and goes to me, honestly, if that makes sense.
Yeah, everyone gets lonely sometimes, I guess. Yeah, depending on circumstances, you might be feeling down, and then you think about how people might not be there for you. Especially when it comes to relationships, people are if they're looking for a relationship and they can't find it, then they go, oh, I'm lonely, and they think relationships are the only thing to fix loneliness, when there's friends, family, coworkers, stuff like that. So yeah, everyone gets lonely sometimes.
Am I ever lonely? No. Maybe growing up, well, not growing up, but when I was a kid, because I was just like I was like the only girl, so I had no sisters, and I grew up with older siblings, so sometimes I would feel lonely, but like I was just like growing up, I just started making new friends at school, and now like I have my own own nutrition shop, so I get people coming in and coming out, so like talk to people like every day basically. Yeah, so I don't consider myself like being lonely. I always have someone to talk to.
Currently, I think I do have a certain like level of loneliness myself. I think especially with social media, I think like seeing again a lot of other people like living their lives and like doing certain things with their time as opposed to what I would be doing with my time and where I would like to be. I think social media does have a big influence in that, in my like feeling of loneliness right now.
For like what contributes to my loneliness, I would say social media is a part of it, only because I compare myself and my life to those other people's, and I shouldn't be doing that, and I know I shouldn't, and like I try not to, but I still do it. So then yeah, I'll compare myself. I'm like, oh, that should be me, like that should be me with my friends. But at the same time, I feel like it's also, I don't know, just like stuff that goes on throughout the day, I guess. Like I said, like if I haven't like talked to my friend in a while, I'll be like, I should catch up with her and I should like message her since she's not messaging me. But then at the same time, I'd be like, I mean, she's not even bothering to text me first. So like, why should I be the one to text first? So then I feel like that's also a major part of why sometimes I feel lonely. Like no one will text me and I won't text anyone. So I don't know, like I guess I need that social interaction. I just don't want to be the first one to do it.
If I think people get like lonely by using social media, I don't think so. Because I see it now, like you see it more and more every like people doing vlogs on YouTube, and then usually they're the people who are actually being like lonely, and then they start making those vlogs. They feel like they're more connected and open to other people. So I guess that's why like social media is also a good thing. So but yeah, well, I mean, you never know. Like there's people who are lonely and that's like depression. So that's a whole different thing from being lonely and then being to depression.
I think I'm pretty good right now. I'm definitely not looking for like a relationship at all. I know there have been times where like my heart was set on finding a relationship, and when it doesn't happen, you're like so like discouraged. But right now I'm not looking for a relationship, and that's a good mindset to have. Like don't try to pursue anything because like it's honestly out of your control. So since I'm not like focused on that, I think my mental health is really good. But I'm also open-minded. Like if a friend wants to hang out, like I'll hang out with them because you don't know, the night might end really well. Yeah, so I think I'm pretty focused right now on my work and stuff, like working out, being healthy, balancing like your social life with friends, that's really good. So I think if you have a good balance with that, you know, like the people I go to church with, they're like family too, so that really helps. So I think I'm like pretty good right now. Yeah.
Right now, I'm in a good place, but I think it's just because I came back from vacation. So I'm pretty refreshed. Otherwise, I think I just have the basic college student stress, which is like completing my homework and doing everything on time and getting good grades and then still working and trying to make money because then you're broke.
Or like, I don't know, it's been a while since I felt like that lonely, only because I feel like with school, like school also keeps me busy. And like right now I feel, I don't want to say normal because who knows what that feels. But I don't know, like I haven't felt lonely in a while, which is a good thing, I would say.
I find that being busy helps me like take my mind off of stuff. I'm super busy with work already, and by the end of the day, I'm just kind of exhausted. Like I don't have time to feel lonely. Like I need to go to sleep. I'm hungry. I need to eat, stuff like that. Just being productive helps. I'm the type of person who, if I'm not working, I get like depressed. Like I like working. That's good for me. Going to the gym, that's healthy. I think other people should take that and kind of follow that. Like work towards something, have a goal. Because if not, you're at home all day and you're not doing anything. A bunch of doubt, depression could come, it could hit. So staying productive, I guess. You know, working with other people, don't just work by yourself. Like at my job where I'm working, I work with like 125 students every day. A whole bunch of different faces. I know different teachers in a huge building, and like you're interacting with people and that's fun. So when you go home and you feel lonely, I guess that's something, I guess that's different. I don't know. Yeah, but that's what I do. I just stay productive.
If I ever feel lonely, I feel like it's going to sound cheesy, but I'll write down my feelings on like an email or whatever and just send it to myself. Like I'll write anything that's bothering me or like the reason that I'm sad that day into an email and I'll send it to myself, and then like a few days later I'll like read it and I just delete it because I realized that it made no sense like for me to feel that, unless it was like an actual fight I had with my mom or something. But if not, I'll delete it. I'm like, I'm being too dramatic.
Something that I would do to help someone who is dealing with feeling lonely would be just to reassure them that they're not alone. I think just making sure that you provide that open space of communication and let them know that it's okay to open up and allow themselves to be vulnerable. And share that side of themselves, and just reassure them that they are not alone and it's a totally normal feeling.
So what I would tell someone who's currently feeling lonely is to go live your life. I think a lot of times we base this whole like living our lives that we need someone to join us, need someone to like help us out with all these adventures. But I mean, I've seen where people literally go to Walmart and take photo shoots like they went on some paradise vacation. So just take yourself to Walmart and it's like you went on vacation.
Honestly, like if you're feeling lonely, I don't know, like I would say first find someone that you completely trust so that you can talk about this with them. Because I feel like, and again, it's going to sound cheesy, but I feel like for me, like just talking to someone makes me feel better than just like keeping my thoughts to myself. And then apart from that, I would also say like try doing stuff out of your comfort zone. I feel like I used to be a really like shy and quiet person like a few years ago, and I would never do anything that wasn't like out of my comfort zone. And I mean, I'm not saying I do like drastic things over here, but I don't know, try to go out of your comfort zone and find someone that you can like completely confide with, if that makes sense, if you're feeling lonely.